Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We're with you at the St Jakob Park here in Basel, certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing stadia in Europe. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate.
And the shot! Rice. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Gets away from his opponent. There are a few waiting for it. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he? Big chance! Henriks. Sade. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Up for a throw. Gross. Saka. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's made sure that that won't get through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kimmich tries to clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Kimmich. Still goalless. Rice with the foul. Tar. Sane tries to stroke it through. Hoists it high. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. He's making good use. Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. Gross. Away from immediate danger. Rice. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Henriks. Hoists it forward. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness. It's Kane! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Only partially clear. It's one! Danger averted for now. Jones. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rudiger plays it forward. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Gross. Chance to shoot! Well read, he sorted that out. Rice plays it out to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Time to deliver. He's there to chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Great leap! It's broken loose. He's gone for it. Quick ball forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, still goalless. Germany head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort.
Kane! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Fits has got rid of that. That'll be a throw-in. Keeps everyone guessing. Real chance! Kimmich, and the counter is on. Going for goal! Managed to get it away. Clears it out of harm's way. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets it into the... Up for the header! Goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team tip, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Germany take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Saka.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Jones with a long pass. It's a decent-looking cross. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goalkeeper's ball. Saka. He's got away. And that has been clubbed away. There will be a throw-in. Plays it over to the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
England get it back again. Kane gets on the end of it. Rudiger drives it forward.
England showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
That's a promising ball. They get a throw in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Beautifully done. Gets up to head it! Henriks goes looking. Rice. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sané. A really good feat.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Kimmich. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And that's been levered clear. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cuts it out. Rice. Germany just have to run down the clock. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Kimmich. Gross. He's got options out wide. Towering header! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rice. Foden. Forward it goes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Nicely controlled. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Gorgeous control there. Needs a quality cross. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Ampadu. Longstaff tries to get it forward quickly. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Incoming cross. And that has been cleared. Forward it goes. Dinks one in. And that's been levered clear. They've played it short. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Towering header! No, not the best of headers. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's played forward. Calvert-Lewin hits one! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Leeds draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could fall anywhere. Goes for a sweeping cross. There are a few waiting for it. Plays it out to the wing. Great run on the overlap here. And it's hoisted clear. Chance to break. Deftly done. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. And the shot! Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And they've been caught out here. And he's there to cut it out. And the finish! And it's been taken short. Plays it out to the flank. Calvert-Lewin with the foul.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Longstaff reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? In towards the middle. And he just whacks it away. Leeds are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
And he's on a charge. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Goes for the cross. And Padou drops it away. Fence has got rid of that. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. And there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gets good distance on it. Longstaff goes looking. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Forward it goes. Played in with accuracy. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ampadu plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nelson. And that's sprayed out wide.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play it.
Has a hit! Cleared away. Nicely controlled. So who's he picking out? Played out to the right. Ampadu. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Lovely bit of skill there. Out to the left it goes. It's Calvert-Lewin! Ball's out on the left now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get.
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Hit long and direct.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision and it's sadly absent.
Hoists it forward. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Calvert-Lewin! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Calvert-Lewin has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That's been one straight back. Out towards the flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Leeds are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Ball is over the line. That'll be a throw. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And it's played forward. So that's it. It is all over. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio Urbano Caldera, surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. And already we're underway here. Walker. Nicely controlled. Could cross it here. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Kyle Walker. Forward it goes. Gone back to the keeper. Up towards the front line. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's being played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has he found his man? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out towards the flank. Looking for space out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ekdal. Just brushed off the ball there. Borja Mayoral.
Getafe have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Kyle Walker gets into a dangerous position. Looks to bypass the midfield. Kyle Walker. Walker to play it forward. He goes long, and that's been levered clear. And he just whacks it away. And play for a throw. Whipped in. And it's hoisted clear. A chance to play it in. Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Dinks one in, and he's there to clear it. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Bernat. Here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that's where he wants it. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well played, he saw that coming. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Knocks it away. It'll be a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to locate someone up front. That's been drilled forward. Cuts it out. Walker plays it forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Hoists it forward. Throw it. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played in with accuracy. Walker plays it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Burnley playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Has he found his man? Oh, that had to be more accurate. Drives it towards the front. Bernat tries to get it forward quickly. You can get that clear. Quick ball forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looking to hit the front line.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plays it out to the flank. In it comes. Oh, smart save. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Promising cross. So we've reached the hour mark. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time to deliver. Gets it into the middle. And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to clear it. Over to the left. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. And the counter is on with a delicate ball. How about a shot? Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Tries to locate someone up front. Hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Borja Mayoral! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Burnley showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward.
Burnley merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It is now or never, time is against them.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good interception. Away from immediate danger. Kyle Walker. Played into space out wide.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, good ball. They are right into last chance territory. And it's hoisted clear. And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's played forward. Fires it in low. Lee Kang-in out towards the flank. Chance! Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That had too much on it. Played in with accuracy. Marquinhos. Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Maguire. Casemiro drives it forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Shaw hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Going for goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he's produced a beauty. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Shaw. Maguire plays it towards the front. It's being played forward. Gets it back. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Just coming up to the 30-minute. Goes for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, nice touch. Casemiro. He's shapes to shoot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Wigan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. Gets the better of his man. Hakimi. Plays it out to the wing. And here's Dembele. Chance to break. Shaw. Shaw plays it forward. Could be a chance. And the finish! And that's a throw-in. Up towards the front line. Oh, good interception. Shaw goes looking. Marquinhos. We've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Goes long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. Lee Kang-in. Hakimi has come steaming up from the back for this. And he just whacks it away. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Maguire with a searching ball. Lobs it in gently. In he flies! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the volley. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Shaw. Shaw. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whipped in. Cleared away. Lee Kang-in pings it out wide. And here's Dembele! Oh, that's a waste. Just brushed off the ball there. Fabian Ruiz, out to the right. That's good progress he's made on the ball. He's gone for it! Dashing forward at pace. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's got through. He's had a go! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Wigan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Casemiro plays it forward. Tries to locate someone up front. Maguire hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Hakimi tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Dembele. Good challenge, he just stood firm. So here comes a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Fence has got rid of that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aimed in towards the centre. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. And it's Shaw. In again. Has a go! Oh, that's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. Wigan making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Decent ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And he's cut it out. He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played down the flank. And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.